Take a look at my big three here in Tampa, from Hillsborough County to Pinellas County. There's Pier 60, one of my favorite running spots, just a very soft sand. So as we go through today, great beach weather, low rain chances as that sea breeze moves in. We're already starting to see that. See how the clearing's already starting to show up right along the coast, and then you've got the clouds moving inland. So yeah, we're talking isolated inland storms today. So big three for me is the tropics are quiet at the peak of the season. Yes, there's a lot to watch every day, lots of little things to keep track of, but at this point, no big threats, all right? And then for the weekend, of course, more heat than storms. Lee was talking about the heat stroke weather, making sure you hydrate, especially for those heading to football games. Feeling like 102, that's just an average, okay? And then we take a look at Tuesday through Thursday. I have turning stormy here as well, and I am on board with at least a weather impact alert, even for us here in Tampa, starting on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. We take a look at our satellite radar composite. There's a few of those showers, those coastal showers Lee was talking about. So they'll continue to their march across the St. Johns River and in toward the inland locations. And then here on the west coast, we're going to see a march of some showers moving right along I-75, and they'll march inland. And guess where they meet? Yeah, you got it, right along the I-75 corridor. So we'll watch that through the afternoon hours. And that old front I was talking about across South Florida, that's where most of our moisture is for today. And of course, we're kind of between fronts, old front south, big front up across North Georgia. So as we look at our forecast in detail county by county, we said the sea breezes meet toward the spine of the Sunshine State, and there it is. We head toward 6, 7 o'clock. That's where most of your storms are. And what's interesting, as they come together, they'll kind of drift a little bit toward the west coast this evening. So we'll keep an eye on areas like Hernando County and Citrus County for maybe even a late evening rumble of thunder toward Hudson, and maybe just a little sprinkle left over by the time we get to Pinellas County as we head in toward about 9 o'clock tonight. As we go through our Sunday, I don't see a huge pattern change, at least for us here in Central Florida. A little different maybe for North Florida. We'll get to that Jaguars forecast with Lee. But for us, again, we're looking for maybe a quick coastal shower. Sound familiar? Okay, and then we actually see most of that activity really popping up inland during the afternoon. And then as we go through next week, we'll start to see an increase in some of those showers. So for our grill cast, we're going to fire up the grill and watch some great football today. I mean, we're talking about a 8 out of 10 here as we go through the afternoon. Get those steaks on the grill. Late day, I've got the red spatula. We'll keep an eye out of the sky for those pop-up storms, especially from Tampa and inland. 4 out of 10, and then back up to a 6 this evening with the lower rain chances. So as we go through the week, again, we're talking about these are more typical this time of year. 50% coverage today, 40% Sunday. But why I'm thinking we need a weather impact alert, I'm thinking Tuesday, Wednesday, that's 60, could be 70, 80% as we go through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as that front comes down